Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to your top plays of the week. Sacramento Kings PA announcer Scott Moak here, looking forward to seeing your next contenders. We're all set. Let's take a look at some sensational sharing. It's your State Farm Top Assists.
And now ends the presentation of the award ceremony.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. For the Thunder, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Jalen Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Big Dog in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, no doubt, these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
Smith inside, working on Holmgren. Williams inside, defended by Durant, and there's Williams. That's good on the assist by SGA.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Şengün. From down in the low post, it goes.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
And the jam by Wallace.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Durant. Tries again. And another shot.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Wallace's shot is good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
They're running. And a wide open look for SGA. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Holiday. Out to Smith from deep. Houston with a new 14. Here's Thompson. Good. And Şengün picking up the assist.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Durant with the steal. Here's Smith. That one goes. Count it.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 7 points here for Jalen Williams.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Holiday. No good there. Nice defense from Holtz. Pass to Big Dog. Holmgren outside. Over Smith. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Thompson kicks to Şengün. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant, happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Adams, he's checked in for Houston. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Durant. Following the miss by Jabari Smith.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Here's Big Dog. The kick out to Williams. SGA passes to Big Dog. Outside Durant. Pass to Adams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. At the top of the key, Durant. Outside Holiday. Here's Adams. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Shoots from the right block. That's good on the jump shot. Holmgren's got 9.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Thompson with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Number 61.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. They've got Big Dog. SGA's out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in. Pass to Big Dog. From outside the arc, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Joe's got his second basket.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Now here is Holiday. Covered by Joe. Holiday goes in. And it's blocked. To the inside. Durant with the steal. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back over to you.
Sharing the ball. Ellie, as always, we appreciate you reporting. And then Smith with the dunk.
And guys, we're going to see a lot. Of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Big dog the pass to Williams. To the right side. Shoots the three. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Rockets trail by 6. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 9.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Thompson. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
There's Big Dog. From deep, SGA. The rebound by Holiday.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Holmgren, right side. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
SGA against Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't hit the free throw line jump.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Pass to Şengün. Shoots. And Houston again with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Joe with it, guarded by Holiday. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 5. Launches it from deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Rockets ball.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched it.
Outside Holiday. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
She finishes at the other end.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
It's Durant with the drive. Comes up empty down low. The Thunder leading by 4. It's Joe on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Williams against Şengün. Inside. Shots good by Big Dog.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
KD against Williams. To Holiday. the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Now here's Caruso. Still yet to score, and they're able to recover. Rockets trail by 3. To the middle. Smith kicks to Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside Williams. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
And here's Thompson. 8 points for him. Shoots over Caruso. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Holmgren the pass to Big Guy. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams, that's a two-pointer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. Holmgren the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And Holmgren using that 7-foot length to see the whole floor.
Thompson right side. Outside, KD. And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Williams. Here's Big Dog. Second chance effort. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. Şengün inside. SGA defending. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And we talk about winning games at the margins all the time. That's exactly what they're doing.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And for 2K Sports,
63. Houston, 63.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Amen Thompson. That's Durant, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by SGA. Pass to Big Dog. There's Williams, and Durant sends it back. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. For the lead. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Big Dog. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
GA, they say young players don't yet grasp the level of preparation and effort it takes to win a championship at this level. Do we ever see rookies who have had it from day one?
Well, listen, back in the day, you had Magic and Bird, 2 guys that came in poised and mature. Bill Russell, Kareem, for sure. Today, with guys coming in so much younger, it may take a little longer, but ultimately, they do get to that destination.
Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 6. Big dog the pass to SGA.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
Thompson surveying the floor. On the wing, Holiday. Wallace covering. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Holiday against Wallace, and they pick up 2. Wallace has got 6. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The drive by Thompson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Durant against Williams. Durant, the pass to Thompson. And it's blocked by SGA.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next. And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Muscling it in, Kevin Durant. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Williams passes to SGA. On the wing, Wallace. And it's good, 2 points. Wallace has got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Holiday against Wallace. Outside Holiday. Here's KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Shot from free throw range. They get it again. Big dog. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And slam dunk by SGA.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in.
Now we get a chance to check out Jalen Williams.
Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
That's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Holiday against Williams. Looking to end his cold spell. Nice D from Williams.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Big dog, the pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. To Tim, and I can see it.
Substitution on the court.
.40 seconds left in the third. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And looks like the illegal pitch was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Big Dog is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Wallace. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Dort kicks to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know what? They're winning those despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And great the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Down low. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded close. Big Dog, no good. Houston leading by 4. Knocks it loose. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Dylan Williams is checked in for George. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And a switch here also for Houston. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. Wallace against Howland. And taken away by Wallace to tie it up. He lays it in. Wallace has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
High post, KD. He's against Williams. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Thompson in the post. SGA defending. KD against Williams. Clock at 6. Over Williams. That misses off the backboard. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've gone in a 10-2-1 that long much.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Williams against Durant. Şengün. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists in the game. Alexander passes the big man. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Rockets trail by 3. Now Kevin Durant. Pass to Thompson. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Wallace. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Holiday against Wallace. Thompson outside. To the paint. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, Şengün is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Holiday against Wallace. There's Big Dog. Williams passes to Big Dog. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Great defense that time from Şengün. Smith against Holmgren. Now here is Holiday. At the elbow, it's Thompson. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace left side. And no good that time. Good D by Thompson. Smith finds Durant. Confident finish by Durant.
And he's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Wallace's shot is good.
But has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter? He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Durant, and the layup's good off the glass. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Locked up there for Şengün. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Highlight reel play from Şengün. Great timing.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Thompson. The Rockets leading. Smith kicks to Thompson. Şengün inside. And Houston again with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Thompson against SGA. No good there off the double clutch.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Smith finds Şengün. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Şengün's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets. On the wing, Wallace. Williams against Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Tipped away. Holiday, the pass to Thompson. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Big Dog.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
That's a great find by SGA. And remember, at 6'6" and a point guard, he has a great view of the floor.
Thompson misses.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. A 2-point game. Back to Eason. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout called for the Rockets.
Rockets call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Eason down low, working on Williams. No coverage that time. And that's 17 points from Amen Thompson. Down low. Big Dog. Şengün covering. No good that time.
Houston foul. Aaron Holiday. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Owens hits 2 free throws.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Thompson against SGA. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. The Thunder with another miss. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Thompson throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
50 seconds left in the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And stolen by Thompson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Over to the wing. And stolen by Williams.
And, you know, you could see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over. And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
How fantastic was that one mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Oklahoma City ball.
SGA looking it over. To win it. He made it! He gets it!
Zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
At the buzzer, what an incredible finish.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking... This one is shown. They put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what.